Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the enormity of life's challenges, wondering if your small efforts can truly make a difference? In the face of towering ambitions and complex problems, we might question the significance of our modest contributions. Yet there is a profound biblical principle that offers hope and reassurance. The smallest seed of faith has the inherent power to grow and enact monumental change, akin to the humble mustard seed. Now consider this. The mustard seed, one of the tiniest seeds known, when planted, can sprout into a tree towering over 10 feet tall. This striking image serves as a metaphor for the immense potential wrapped within a single, seemingly insignificant act of faith. Just as the mustard plant burgeons into a formidable structure from a minuscule beginning, so too can a small deed of faith set the stage for a remarkable journey of growth and transformation. In a world crowded with noise, where every voice clamors to be heard, there's one that often goes unnoticed, the whisper of faith starting as small as a mustard seed. Picture this, a single decision, a momentary act of love, a whispered prayer in a time of need, seemingly insignificant acts that pass without fanfare. Yet, as the parable of the mustard seed reveals to us, within these small actions lies the potential for incredible transformation. Let us take a moment to discover this parable anew, dwelling not only on its ancient wisdom, but on its vibrant message for us today. The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man who took a mustard seed and sowed it in his field. Though it is the least of all seeds, when it grows, it becomes greater than the herbs and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in its branches. This simple yet profound teaching speaks directly to our hearts, stirring a truth we often overlook. Faith's potential cannot be measured by size or spectacle. One might wonder if such a principle holds true in our modern era. Take the story of Sarah, an ordinary woman with an extraordinary conviction. When faced with adversity in her community, she chose action over apathy, starting with a single small initiative, a neighborhood cleanup. What began as a humble effort to beautify a local park sparked a movement. Her faith, as small as a mustard seed, soon rallied the entire community, leading to wider environmental projects and policy changes. Sarah's story is more than an isolated event. It is a testament to the power of faith in action. It showcases that within our daily lives, as we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the smallest gestures rooted in faith can set forth ripples of change, nurturing hope and fostering unity amidst the chaos around us. How often do we underestimate the impact of our own mustard seed moments? How frequently do we disregard the influence of persistent, patient faith? As we reflect on these questions, let us be inspired by the promise hidden within the mustard seed, a symbol of growth that defies expectations, proving that faith, no matter how small, carries within it the blueprint of God's kingdom, waiting to unfold in its appointed time. Continuing from the story of Sarah and the mustard seed of faith she sowed in her community, let us further explore the infinite potential that lies dormant within each act of faith. Imagine now another individual, James, a teacher in a bustling city school, who often noticed how disconnected his students felt from their heritage and roots. James had a humble idea: to start an after-school program where students could learn about traditional art forms, connecting them to their cultural past while providing a space for expression. With only a handful of supplies and his own enthusiasm, he began teaching classes himself. In time, this small group attracted attention. Local artists volunteered to teach, donations of supplies poured in, and before long, the program expanded across schools citywide. This little seed of faith, planted by one person seeking to make a difference, grew into a flourishing garden of creativity and learning. It was a safe haven for many students, a place where they not only learned about art, but also about commitment, community, and their own potential. James' endeavor exemplifies the second key aspect, the ripple effect of faith in action. His story reflects how faith, when coupled with determination, can indeed move mountains, or in his case, transform educational experiences. Just as the mustard seed grows into a tree that offers shelter, so too does a simple act of faith have the power to create spaces that nurture and protect. It's a powerful lesson on the impact of our actions, intertwined with divine possibility. Amidst the hustle of life, we may overlook opportunities to plant such seeds. Yet the stories like James highlight the extraordinary results that can spring from ordinary beginnings. These narratives are all around us, waiting to be told and replicated, showing us that faith is not just a concept to be pondered, but a force to be lived out loud. How might we then apply this insight, taking our own small steps of faith to witness the grand trees they may grow into? Let us remember that every act of kindness, every pursuit of justice, every moment of teaching is a seed sown into the fabric of eternity, capable of sprouting into legacies that far exceed our original vision. In what small ways could your faith move mountains in your life or community? Take a moment and think about the mustard seed again, not just as a parable, but as a symbol of potential within you. Over the course of our lives, we face numerous instances that call for faith, moments that seem insignificant, but are indeed opportunities for growth and impact. Imagine the power of a kind word to a stranger, the effect of a single prayer in the quiet of the night, or the lasting impression of volunteering even just an hour of your time. These acts, rooted in faith, can set into motion a series of events that may very well redefine the landscape of our lives and the lives of those around us. We invite you to share your experiences in the comments below. Tell us about a time when a small act of faith had a surprising ripple effect in your world. Your story could be the spark that inspires others to find the strength and conviction to take that first small step towards monumental change. Let's build a tapestry of testimonies, each thread representing a life touched by faith, no matter how small the initial gesture. Your engagement and interaction will not only enrich our community, but also serve as a beacon for others seeking to discover the power of their own mustard seed of faith. In today's segment, let's visualize together the growth stages of the mustard seed, from being sown into the soil to sprouting and ultimately becoming a robust tree. As we journey through this visual narrative, consider your spiritual growth in parallel. Just as the mustard seed transforms, so too can our faith, beginning with something small, perhaps a simple prayer or a moment of forgiveness, and expanding into something much greater. Delve into the theological implications of this transformation. How does a single act of faith, sown into the fabric of our daily lives, impact not only us, but also those around us? Reflect on the idea that faith's reach is never confined to the individual. It extends outward, bringing encouragement, hope, and community betterment. As we wrap up this segment, let's remind ourselves to nurture our faith actively. The growth of a mustard plant requires sunlight, water, and time. Similarly, our faith needs prayer, reflection, and action. We're encouraged to look for opportunities to exercise our faith, no matter how small they may seem, trusting in its potential to flourish and influence our world in meaningful ways. Consider, as you go about your daily routine, how even the smallest expressions of faith can be akin to planting a seed that will one day become a grand tree, sheltering and supporting life around it. As we reach the end of our exploration into the powerful parable of the mustard seed, let us take a moment to gather the seeds of wisdom we've unearthed today. The kingdom of heaven, much like the mustard tree, begins from the smallest beginnings, and it is through a steadfast and burgeoning faith that we too can experience an extraordinary transformation in ourselves and our world. In the quiet moments of your day, ponder the seeds of faith you've sown and imagine what they could one day become. Let these reflections guide you to acts of faith, no matter how small, for it is through these that God's work is made manifest in the world. And now, as we close this chapter and look forward to the next, we extend a heartfelt invitation for you to weave your own thread into the tapestry of our community. Share with us, what small seeds of faith are you planting in your life? How do you see them growing and flourishing in the future? Your insights and experiences are invaluable, each contributing to the collective strength and wisdom of our gathering. If the messages we shared today have sparked a new perspective or strengthened your spirit, consider subscribing to Divine Light for more content designed to illuminate your path. Share this video with others who may be seeking guidance or encouragement, for in sharing, we multiply the fruits of our faith. Let us not stop here. Continue to engage with us through comments, online discussions, and by participating in service activities that put our faith into action. For it is in our unity and shared endeavor that we truly reveal the boundless potential of our faith, akin to the humble mustard seed that grows into a magnificent tree. Go forth, carrying with you the certainty that even the tiniest act of faith can shape the most magnificent of futures. May your journey be blessed, your growth be abundant, and your life be a testament to the infinite potential that faith can unlock. Until our paths cross again, may your light shine bright, and may your seeds of faith grow beyond measure.